You have said, Agape, that this concept of, oh, when we go back to normal, things will go back to normal. And you have said we should be looking not backwards, we should be looking forward, that this is a time to redefine what life could be.
Well, I don't think we should go back to normal because that normal wasn't very normal. I think we should move forward to new ways of being, beings that we are more understanding, compassionate, less hierarchical about each other, being able to really, each one of us has so many gifts and say, how can I be of service to others? How can I use me, God, to help others right now? How can I help people that need what I have? However, you see that, you know. And there is nothing more immediate to our happiness and to our feeling connected than offering what we have. So, first of all, that then when we go forward into a time where we can, not taking for granted just the daily little things of life, being able to go out to a restaurant, to a movie, being able to hug your friends, to have moments where, as my mother used to say, don't miss the moment. You know, look at people's eyes and take them in. And when, and even now, you know, when you're in a Zoom and you say to somebody, how are you? Listen, how are they? And how are you? Asking yourself, where I am at today? Am I feeling disturbed? Am I feeling wobbly, as I say?
To reconnect. I mean, it's so funny. There's this wonderful quote I love by Da Vinci, and it says, the greatest form of sophistication is simplicity. And I think we're experiencing the power of simplicity right now. Agape, you have written a poem, and it's so beautiful, and it seems to focus around a predominant theme that you share often, which is the power of self-love to get us through some really challenging times. Would you share that poem with us?
This prayer that I wrote is called How to Love All Parts of You. As I read it to all of you, allow yourself to take it in and let your heart soften and relax, and let your heart come into a peace and quiet and open, and love that part of you that feels disturbed and out of balance, and love that part of you that feels so fearful, love that part of you that feels out of control, and love that part of you that is upset and insecure with the unknown, and love that part of you that worries, and love that part that's trying to do its best and feel it's never good enough, and love the part that needs the love itself right now. Love the part that feels so lonely, and love that part that feels untethered, and love that part that feels so uninspired and lacking motivation, and love that part that feels it should be doing more to help the others that feel the same, and love that part that needs a break. Love that part that wants to play and sing, be free and dance and feel the joy again. And love that part that wants things to work out in a much better way. Love that part when others don't love you in the way you think they should. And love that part that is so human. And love that part and reach out right now from your belly. Reach out to your feet, to your heart, to the top of your head, and feel the love to your capacity. And as you walk, see yourself walking on solid ground, not because things have changed, my friends, but because you have changed the conditions of your life into love. And I encourage everybody to take moments to write. Have a journal by your bedside. Have your prayers, because writing unlocks the unconscious, the subconscious, the parts that are really are shaken. And it's like being an incredible nurturing parent to your child, to yourself, to your humanness that really is shaking or is feel afraid. And love yourself.
And that's really your message to all right now, isn't it?
How to become a more loving human being, how to open up our hearts, and how to tap into our wisdom. Because, Giselle, we all have innate wisdom that's inherited in us, in our souls, and activating that, birthing that, listening, having the prayers of listening to what our inner voice has to say. How am I to do today? What am I to do today? What can I contribute? What can I contribute to my well-being and others? How can I better take care of myself today? And those patterns starting to shift into a place of becoming a more centered and more calm human being and more grateful human being. I think if we got there, the world would be such a happier, more connected, and a better place to live. And send your love to everything you see throughout the day. When you hear the news, when you are in your social media, just send love.